Hello, you're welcome here again, and we're still talking love. So this is a love series with Jackie Talks, your happy ever after advocate, and I just want to talk about love is kind. Love is kind. We have been talking about the quality of love and what it means to love, and we've been looking at 1 Corinthians 13. And so when you say love is kind, what does that mean? It means that you are friendly, you are generous, you are considerate, you are a warm-hearted person, you have a warm-hearted nature. Do you see? Think about when someone was kind to you, what did they do and how did it make you feel? This is a quality of love that you should be showing to your partner, that you should make sure that they enjoy from you. Kindness should not be something that your partner receives from outsiders and not from you. Kindness should not be something that you give to outsiders and not to your spouse. It's the mistake we make. We are at our best to outsiders. We are at our best to people that we do not know. And a lot of times, a lot of people are at their worst with the people that they know. Whilst, yes, familiarity and, living together can result in that, it should not be so. We should treat each other with kindness, okay? And these are in generous acts, considerate behavior to each other, comforting words. Do you see? Are those things missing in your relationship at the moment, in your marriage at the moment? Think, look at it, review it yourself. You don't need anyone to come and tell you or sit with you. Do you see yourself displaying generous acts, helping each other? For example, your wife is pregnant, you see her climbing up to put something, high up the shelf or something. Immediately you put down what you're doing and you go and do it. Or you tell her, drop that thing, I will put it up for you later. That's just an example. Do you see? You know what your spouse's favorite meal is and you make the conscious effort to prepare it as a way to celebrate them, or maybe on a special day, or they've had a long day. An example that comes to mind easily was just last night. Whilst it may not be my reflex, action every time, and I'm also consciously make sure every time I'm showing acts of kindness to my husband, he deserves it. He's the number one person who deserves my acts of kindness. So is your husband. Do you see? So is your wife. Your wife deserves your every act of kindness more than anybody else. Okay. So I'm saying that because last night, I will just give you an example. Last night, my husband had come back very tired because he had gone to help a family to move. They were moving houses and he came back very tired, and I knew that he would need a painkiller. And I had said, as he came, I was like, I'm sure you're tired, And I said, make sure you take paracetamol. And I got busy doing what I was doing, and all of that. But by the time I got to bed, I realized that he had slept and I knew he didn't take the painkiller. And I tapped him and said, babe, you need the painkiller. You have a full week, tomorrow, and from tomorrow, and he said, yeah. And I just got the tablet myself, got the bottle of water, and I said, that's the drug, and he took it. And in fact, that was when he remembered that he had not taken his normal medication. Do you see what I mean? So, and he was pleased. He just said, oh, thanks, babe. And he went back to sleep immediately. And it's in little things like that. Do you see? It's in fueling my car. He does that act of kindness. Please, nobody should take it from my husband. Fueling my car every week. Like, I just drive. I don't know that there's fuel tank in the car. But do you see what I'm saying? It's in those little things, and it's an essential virtue in a healthy and happy marriage. It is an essential virtue. You can't say you love and you are not kind to your spouse. And so I want to challenge you today. I want to say, and in fact, I want to say that only healthy couples know that, kindness is a key to open their partner's heart.